Well, definitely, man. I don't have a setup at home, but I work. My producer is Mr.Damention, man. He's from the UK, but he lives in the States. But my producer feels more of the. I arrange my music at the house, man. Write my songs, and I come and I'm like, yo, I hear the percussion sounding this way. That I like. Let's try this. But like, he's this crazy freak of nature, bro. And we've been working together for a minute, so it's like we're on the same frequency, bro. And it's like. I go in the studio and I'm like, this is what I hear, this is how I feel, and he'll bring it to life. So we've been working. I travel out there, man, and it's like it just comes together, man. Like what you hear is these two crazy brains coming together to make this music, man. So I'm so grateful for Mr.Damention, man. It's a couple of moments, man, but like Breathe Life, that was one of my favorite songs. Masterpiece and Breathe Life, but Breathe Life was one of those songs. It wasn't one of those, Lord, please, I need this song right now. Can you? It was a prayer. It was a open conversation that I let everyone in. You know, I'm singing at church and I felt burnt out. I was in a season where I felt like I was just burnt out, man, from church, from life, from everything. I'm like, I'm tired. I'm drained. I don't know if you ever had that moment, man, where you're like, I'm just tired, man. And it was me saying, God, there's a breathe new life in me again. Like I want to feel. I need to feel you. I need to know that you're with me. I want to be full of joy again. Like right now, I feel drained. And that song, even now, when I listen back to it, I'm like, yo, this is refreshing, man. And it's also so cool to be able to listen to that song, but then a couple of tracks later, there's a Purpose of a Pleasure with heavy 808s. You know what I'm saying? So it feels really great, man, to have a gumbo of music, man. I named the album The Unknown before everything happened. So the title, and I remember coming up with the name. I'm like, yo, I'm just uncertain about what's next. Like, and I kept saying like, I don't know, but God knows. You know, and my pastor, he always says like, we may not know our future, but we know who holds our future. And I was like, okay. Well, I definitely don't know what's next, but in that season, it honestly felt like before things start getting crazy, for me personally, it felt like I was blindfolded in the wilderness, bro. And it felt like I was in such an uncomfortable place. Everything around me was cold, dark, and just uncomfortable. But it felt like God came and grabbed me by the hand and was like, yo, keep walking. He didn't tell me where we were going. He was just like, keep walking, keep trusting me, keep going forward. And it just, that even though it felt like it wasn't getting better, it felt like I had hope now. I had hope that, yo, God was with me in the midst of this. But then it's a two-part meaning. Second part is like, for so long, I needed affirmation. You know what I'm saying? I was celebrated for my gift and what I could do. And I was like, yo, if God loves me and I'm affirmed by God, that's all that really matters, right? Like, of course, as an artist, you want to be recognized for your gift. You're like, oh, he's really good at what he does. He's a great writer, great singer, all that good stuff. But like, if I didn't have those people telling me that, like the question is like, who am I? And God was letting me know, like, you're still a son. I still love you. Even if you couldn't sing, even if I didn't give you the gift of singing or writing songs and dancing, I still love you. And you're still my son, and you're still valuable to me. So it was me saying, God, you know what? Like, if no one else knows my name, if I'm unknown to anyone else, like, you know me. So yeah, man, that's The Unknown, two-part meaning. And I was like, yo, let's put it out. So all the songs just so like they organically have that. And then the pandemic and it just, the injustices like got intensified even more. And I'm like, yo, and I'm singing these songs back to myself. And I'm like, I didn't know I would need songs like You Get the Glory and I Trust You. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay, God, cool. It works out.